wrong with that. This one's about 110 from the pin. Could use a bit of a kick to the right. Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green. And this putt's around 16 feet out. And this one's breaking pretty hard to the right. Come on, ball. This one's just a 5-footer. And we're starting things off at even par after the first. All right, have a good tee shot. We're on the par 4 second hole. Well done. Okay, hitting into an elevated green here. This is a very, very long putt, but I have confidence in you. I think we got a left to right break here. Okay, let's go. This one is for par. Okay, let's see what the next hole has in store for us. And after that one, even par is your score. And teeing her up here on the third. I approve. This is what our third shot's looking like. And from that lie, that'll work just nicely. This one is safe par. And as you line this putt up, tilting a little bit to the right. Oh, so close. And that will do. And after that one, you are sitting at 1 over par. All right, an opportunity to stick this one close here on the par 3 fourth hole. A little bit to the right on the approach here. Oh, that was pretty. That was pretty to watch. Clearing the bunker and sticking it nicely on the green. Oh! Okay, this one's a 3-footer. And that one drops. That's back-to-back bogeys. And after that, you're sitting at 2 over par. And we've got a par 4 here on the 5th. I'll take those all day. And this one's around 175 yards out. Decent approach there from 23 feet. This one's breaking right to left, going downhill. This one's looking decent. This one's still on track. Yes! Rocks it on in there. What a putt. Okay, 1 over on the round currently. We've made it to the 6th hole. Okay, let's get on out of this second cut and get on our way. Okay, out of the rough, and this might not be enough. And from the fairway bunker. Well, at least you're on the green. You're not in that beach. Here we go. Par putt coming up. Well, this one's looking good so far. Well done from there. Maybe next one will drop. Okay, let's move on. And right now you're 2 over. All right, 7th hole now, and it's a par 4. Oh, and you got all of that one. I'm liking that one. Nice chip. Okay, and after that, let's take a look at how things are standing here today. This one's leaning to the right. All right, setting up now in the bunker. Let's see what you got. Hey, I'm liking that one. Nice chip. Well, that hole's behind us. Let's move on. Sitting at 5 over par for your round. Teeing off now on a long par 4. Smart shot. All right, setting up now at about 200 yards away. Come on, kick left. Really well judged approach there. This one's for birdie. And I think this one's breaking to the left. Oh man, just missing on the birdie putt. Just inches to the hole. And sitting at 5 over par for the day. All right, tee this one up and have a good drive. We're on a par 4 as we hit the 10th hole. Okay, there we go. Okay, about 175 yards to go here. That'll do for the approach. This putt's around 18 feet away. And it looks like this is breaking pretty hard to the left. Yikes, that went right by. All right, tap this one on in. We'll head to the next. All right, and as that putt drops, let's take a peek at the scorecard, shall we? And you're currently 5 over for the day. Here comes the 11th hole. Well done. This shot's around 95 yards to the pin. Ooh, looking good, looking good. 3 feet to go. Ooh, wish I could have given you that one. Okay, bogey putt coming up. And you're sitting right at 6 over at the moment. Okay, lengthy par 4 ahead of us here. Oop, that's no good. Okay, the ball's below you as you set this one up. All right, 36 feet away. Oh my, that's too bad. And this next putt for par. And currently sitting at 6 over. Here we go, 13th hole. This one's a par 3. Nice swing, sounded great. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. and from 22 feet out. This one's going uphill and going to the right. Well, this one's looking okay. Continuing to be good. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. All right, 14th hole. This one's a par 5. Let's do it. Should be smooth sailing off the tee. And he could have this sneak into the rough. And unfortunately, that one will sneak its way into the second cut. This one's your third. Okay, here's your putt for birdie. This putt's going uphill. Looks like it's moving right to left. Oh, this one's starting out okay. Continuing. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. Let's see what happens on the 15th hole of this course. Yeah, that'll work. And this one's about 85 yards to the pin. And look at you go here. Nice shot. And this is about 4 feet. All right, that's 6 over for the day. Okay, par 4, 16th hole is next. I like that. And we got around 220 to go from here. And the green tends to slope away from us where we want to land it, so be careful of the approach. What will happen here? I'll just be quiet and watch and see how you do. Starting this one out pretty good. Ooh, it's still on track. Oh, somehow it doesn't go down. Here we go. This next one for par. All right, nicely hold. Let's move to the next. And 6 over par on the round. And now on to 17. This one's a par 3. Oh my, there's a golf shot. Well done. Okay, on to the 18th. We have a par 5. Oh my, safe to say you got all of that one. Putting for eagle here on this one. Whew, good stuff. This one's about 25 feet out. And this one starts off straight enough and then heads to the right, I think. Ooh, almost. All right, 3 feet to the cup. All right, you drop that putt and we're done here. Hopefully I'll find something to do until the next time. And that's going to be +6 on the scorecard as we finish up. And that's going to do it for us today. Just flew by. Thanks again for playing, and we'll see you soon. Hi there, my name's John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Things are going to happen for us today. I got a feeling. Nothing like beginning your day with a par 5. Let's drop this in the middle of the fairway and take it from there. All right, let's have a good round today. Have fun out there. And second shot here on the first. That'll do. Okay, there you go. And this putt is for your birdie. Let's do this. Nothing too crazy in this one, I don't think. Just a little bit to the left. Oh, unfortunate. And now this from 5 feet. And off to a fine start here. Even par after the first hole. Teeing it up here on hole number 2. Okay, I'll accept that. Okay, this one's around 170 yards out. Safe approach, nice. This one's 25 feet away. And this one looks like it's going uphill and to the right. So far, so good. It continues to be good. Oh, and it doesn't go down. Okay, here's a par putt. And you're currently 6 over par. Got a headwind to deal with on this hole. That was good stuff. And here's your second shot on the third. Sink this, you could save par. It's breaking to the left, I think. Well, this has my attention. Oh, that par would have been nice. Okay, next hole coming up. And that's 7 over par currently. Okay, we have a par 3 as we head to the 4th. I think we're going left here. Fingers crossed for a nice up and down out of this greenside bunker. Setting up a 5-foot putt here. And right now you are sitting at 3 over par. All right, ready to go here on the 5th hole. Oh my goodness, you hammered it. And this one's about 160 yards from the pin. A little wayward on the approach, that's all right though. Oh, nice little chip there. And that puddle drop. Currently sitting at 3 over par. And we are working with the tailwind on this hole. And this one's about 210 from the pin. 1 stroke behind the leader. And we found our ourselves in the second cut here. And this is our third shot. And one stroke off the lead. Okay, we could save par here with this putt. And you're 3 over at the moment. Okay, setting up on a short par 4 today. This one's heading for the sand, I think. Okay, and from the sand. This will be for bogey. Okay, currently sitting at 4 over. And the 8th hole is a par 3. Nice, pure swing, great stuff. Here's our second shot on the 8th. Ooh, right by with the chip. And unfortunately, second bogey in a row. Let's kick this bad luck to the curb, starting with the next tee shot. Wind is blowing left to right on this one. Sweet. And we're setting up here about 210 or so from the pin. I think we're heading to the sand here. Okay, and from the greenside bunker, let's nestle this one in nice and close. Well done out of the bunker. All right, let's drop her in the hole. This to save par. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. Ooh, that's too bad. And the putt drops. All right, 10th hole, and we have a par 4. That'll do nicely. This is about 160 to the pin. Well, that approach kind of missed the mark a little bit. All right, here's a 7-foot putt. And sitting right at 6 over at the moment. And here we go. We're on hole number 11. We got a par 4. Yeah, that'll play. Setting up here about, I'd say 100 yards out. Heading left. Oh, almost in there with the chip. Hopefully we can get this to drop. This one's for bogey. This is an uphill putt and moving to the left. Looking good. And the putt drops for the bogey. Heads up, wind's blowing left to right here. Oh, caught that one, jeez. All right, this one's about 175 from the pin. Well, let's hope this one doesn't find the rough. And this putt is very, very long. Just do what you can. See if we can get this close, maybe. Right by. And about 5 feet to go. And as that one drops, that's 2 bogeys back to back. So let's crank things up a notch on the next one. And here we go, 13th hole, and it's a par 3. Oh yeah, I'll approve that. Okay, you need this one if you want to save your par. This one's breaking pretty hard to the left here. Well, this one's on a line. Still on track. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. All right, that leaves you at 8 over par. And here we go on hole number 14. Great swing. It was a good one. Hopefully we can settle things here with a bogey. And currently sitting at 9 over. Okay, careful of the headwind out there. Of course it had to go there, of all places. Well done. I like it. I like what you did there. Okay, here comes a 9-foot putt. Almost. All right, all we need is a little tap here. Let's do it. All right, let's see what we can do off the tee here. It's a long par 4. Wow, powerful stuff, my friend. Okay, about 215 yards or so to the pin. And that'll do. Grab your putter. 14 feet to the cup from here. Here's an uphill putt moving to the left. Now that was a golf shot. Okay, on to 17. This one's a par 3. And you can't leave this one short. That bunker will be in play. Great swing on that one. Great work there. That's a great approach. Okay, this will save you par. And now the 18th hole. This one's a par 5. Look at that thing fly. Just screaming. Well, look at you putting for eagle now. That's fine work. Fine work indeed. And here's an 8-footer for us. And with that putt, a round is over. Well, on behalf of myself and the team here at HB Studios and 2K Sports, thanks for playing. I had fun. Hopefully you did too. Hello there and welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get into this. Looks like we will be starting with a par 5. Let us grip and rip our first drive down the middle and we'll take it from there. Second shot here on the first. Okay, much safer place to play from here. Out of the sand into the fairway. We're about 205 yards out from here. And this one's your fourth shot. Oh my gosh, almost dunked it. Nice chip, fantastic. Bit of a sluggish start, starting our round above par, but we'll get back down there eventually. And blowing left to right on this one. Good gracious, you tattooed that drive. Setting up here 145 yards away. Oh, you dialed that one in very nice. And ripping out a birdie after bogeying the last. That's what I like to see. Well, there you go. That's going to bring it down to even par. And the third hole is a par 5. Let's go. Yep, that's going to do. Well, that'll do for now. Now this from 16 feet. Looks like a right to left break. Oh. All right, let's grab this bogey and move on. All right, moving forward. And teeing this one up on the 4th. And this should be a fun watch. Let's see how you do with this long putt. This putt's going left to right pretty hard. Oh. All right, putting here for bogey. Okay, 2 over par at the moment. We got a nice tailwind on this hole. See what you can do with that. That's looking nice off the tee. Okay, you've got about 220 yards to go. way out there for this putt. Good luck. This putt's moving to the left up the hill. I'll take that from that type of distance. All right, you've got this left for par. And right now you're just 2 strokes above par. We've got a long par 4 staring us down on this one. Shake it off. And here's our second shot on the 6th. This one's around 26 feet away. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. Looking good so far. All right, maybe next putt we can drop it. Okay, let's see what the scorecard looks like. And 2 strokes above par currently. And the 7th hole is a par 4. Look at you, just absolutely hammering that. Oh man, that almost went. Okay, let's drop this in and save par. Good luck with this. Got to give it some gas up the hill, and it's breaking a little to the right. And what do we have here? Oh, and it doesn't go down. Okay, wind's picking up a bit. We got a headwind on this one. Going a bit left of the pin. Well, you're not going to hit every green today. That's all right. Okay, second shot here on the 8th hole. Oh, hang on. Almost that almost went down. And this one for bogey. I think this one's breaking to the left. Well, the putt appears to be on line. That was a good putt. Okay, here we go. Par 4, 9th hole. Let's go. Looks like this one's in the fairway. Okay, about 200 yards or so to the pin from here. Well, let's hope this does not find the rough, but not sure yet. It's setting up for your 4th stroke here. Oh, how dialed was that? That almost went in. This one's 7 feet away. Five over par currently. And now we head to the 10th, and we have a par 4 to deal with. Nice swing. And this is around the 190 mark. Looks like this one's going left. This putt is for birdie. This one's going hard to the right. This one's looking decent. Hey, I'll take that from that distance. All right, give this one a little tap. All right, now let's take a look at the leaderboard, see where you're sitting. Might need a bit more club. We got a headwind on this hole. Oh, that was a fine swing. Fine swing. And this one's about 125 yards out. Yep, that's going to do just nicely. Here we have a 17-foot putt. And this one looks like it's going downhill and to the right. And that one drops. There's your par. All right, 12th hole, par 4. Let's have a good drive. Come on now, give us a nice little fairway lie. Setting up about 220 yards away. A little too far to the right on the approach, I think. Oh, man. Good chip. And this one for par. Okay, let's head to the next. Here we go now on the 13th. Oops, that one went bye-bye. That sounded good. And that'll just end up in the second cut for you. All right, here's a 23-footer. I think this one's going just a bit to the right. Looks like he got a line on this. Continues on a great line. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. Wind is blowing left to right. Well done. And here's shot number 2 on hole number 14. All right, let's hope this stays in the fairway. Ooh, barely sneaks into that deep rough. It's tidy. Here's an 8-footer. Just missing the birdie. Okay, we're moving. We're moving to the next. Okay, coming up is the par 4 15th hole. This approach is into an elevated green. This one's heading left. Best of luck on this one. Got a lot of real estate to cover here. I think this one's going left to right. Oh, look at this thing. And that's not a bad effort. Here is the bogey putt. And the putt goes down. And this one is a par 4 here on the 16th. Oh, wonderfully struck. And setting up around 215 yards out. And you're 3 strokes off the lead. was well played. 5 feet to go. And that's great. That drop shot on the last, just kind of a race now with this birdie here on this one. We got a left to right breeze on this hole. That bunker is protecting the green. Don't want to get in there. Nice swing. Approach shot worked out just fine. Good luck here. 18 feet to the cup. Oh, well, yeah, didn't quite make it there. And this will be a bogey on the scorecard. Okay, we have made it to 18. This one's par 5. Oh my, absolute power on that drop. Okay, we are about 245 yards out from here. Look at you go. Next putt for eagle. And from 33 feet. All right, you've got this one out to the left. This one's a 4-foot putt. And with that, you get to end your round with a par. Good stuff. Okay, thanks for me. And if I have my way, I'll see you back here real soon. Hello to you. My name's John, and I'm officially welcoming you to the Society event. Deep breaths on the first tee as you begin the final round of this event. I'm looking forward to it. It was a good one. Second shot here on the first. All right, this one's about 75 yards out. That'll work. Nice approach. Here's an 18-foot putt. It was going pretty hard to the left. Yeah, from that distance, that's going to work. And here we go. Par putt coming up. And that will go. Teeing her up here on the second. Oh, man. Just tapped that one. Okay, this one's around 160 yards from the pin. This is a super long putt. No two ways around it. Let's see how you do. This one looks like it's moving a bit to the right here. Okay, let's slide this one on in there for our par. Okay, even par at the moment. That wind's blowing right into our face on this one. Well, looks like we're going to be in the fairway. And here's your second shot here on the third. We're on the green with that one. Well done. And 22 feet from the cup. Oh, this one's looking okay. Oh, man. And that'll do it for this hole. Let's check the scorecard. Just one over at the moment. All right, now we're heading over to the fourth, and we got a par 3. All right, time to get out of the bunker. Let's do this. Beautiful. Putter's coming out. That's all I care about. 5 feet to the cup from here. Oh. And this one is for the double bogey. Okay, well putt. Now let's move on. And the 5th hole is a par 4. Nicely struck. Okay, we are about 205 to the pin from here. Nice stroke. We're on the green. This one's 23 feet away. This one is going downhill and I think a little bit to the left. So far, so good. Ooh, continues to be good. Oh, and the putt won't go. This one's for par. And nice putt. Let's move on. Now let's see what we can do here on the 6th. Good stuff. And this one's around 205 yards away. Godspeed, my friend. Very long putt ahead. Starting this way out to the right. Let's watch it. All right, drop this par putt. Let's do it. All right, let's see how this next hole is playing. And the 7th will be a par 4. Woo! Look at that thing go. Hole. Six-foot putt. And currently sitting at 4 over par. And the 8th hole, we have a par 3. don't think you're gonna like this. Okay, green side sand. Let's see what you have. And hopefully you get a good look at this next putt. Well played out of that bunker, though. Well, nothing you can do about it now. Let's pop the bogey, putt in, and move on. All right, a little tap putt here. And just a tap in here. Careful out there. Wind's going left to right on this hole. This is about 185 yards or so to the pin. Four feet left. And you're currently sitting at 5 over. Here we go. 10th hole, par 4. Let's give this a go. Nicely done. And this shot is around 170 yards away. That's a safe shot. 13 feet left to the hole. I think it's breaking to the left. Oh, you like that one, don't you? Here we go on the 11th. All right, this one's about 85 yards out. This is looking decent, and then some. Yeah, you can sink this. You could save par. All right, let's head to the next. Wind is blowing right to left on this one. This one's looking pretty good. Looking like about 185 yards out. .30 feet to go. This one's breaking to the right. It's also downhill. Bit long on that one. And this next putt for par. And that's 4 over for you. And we got a par 3 here on the 13th. Nicely done. All right, let's do it. This to save par. Oh my. 6 feet to the cup. And you're currently 5 over for the day. All right, here's the 14th hole. It's a par 5. Good one. Get good luck on this one. It's a doozy. Oh man, this one's breaking pretty hard to the left. And from there, not a bad result. Here we go. Let's drop this and get your par. 5 over par currently. And the wind will be a factor on this. One's blowing right into our face. Not positive. Could be rough. Could be fairway though. Hitting into an elevated green here. We're going to need a little extra club, I think. You're going to like that, won't you? You're going to want to sink this one. This to save your par. And the wind is picked up. We got a tailwind to deal with. And we got about 225 yards to go from here. Don't want to go too far on this one. The green slopes away from us around that pin. This putt is about 26 feet from the cup. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. Starting this one out pretty good. Liking how it's turning out. Oh, and it doesn't go. All righty, let's check the scorecard. And this one is the 17th, and we got a par 3 here. Well, that bunker's staring at us. Hopefully we don't leave it short in there. Beautiful swing. Well, that'll play pin high for us. All right, this next putt for the par. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. This one's on a good line. And it'll drop nicely played. And you're currently sitting at 5 over. Let's see how you do here on the 18th. Ooh, just tattooed that drop. Okay, we're about 250 to the pin. And there's some fantastic golf putting for eagle. This one's about 21 feet to the cup. Oh, just like that. And this putt, we're at 77 here today. All right, thank you so much for playing. That's going to do it for me. Hopefully we'll see you again soon.